bring on our final guest this morning. We're hoping you'll be able to name them with a few helpful hints in the video you saw earlier. Because these guys have definitely created a storm in Malaysia, and that was your first hint, by the way.
Oh, what a way with words you have. They're the only band in Malaysia to have released 8 singles in a year, and they have more than 100,000 fans on MySpace. Wow.
Their YouTube videos have had more than 2 million hits and growing, and they've won 2 AIM awards for Best Rock Album and Best Rock Song for Bila Aku Sudah Tiada.
Well, if you haven't guessed by now, let's bring them on. Hujan, ladies and gentlemen, right here, live and exclusive. Hey, just because you cut your hair like Rihanna, now you know. What is this, man?
You must add, of course, you know.
There you go. And you got new bassist. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Brand new one.
Macam mana? Is that ni okay ke? Tak okay? Susah. Because he looks quite pretty, actually.
Yeah, sometimes some people mistaken him as a girl.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Which could work in your favor, I suppose.
Suddenly social shy.
Okay, to get things started, right, tell us about your journey since you started, very quickly. I mean, I remember hearing Pagi Yang Gelap when it was on Channel V's AMP for like forever.
Exactly.
I think all these years we've doing this full time, so we're making a living out of this. So I think more professionalism. We have management, finance. So it becomes our job, our full-time job.
It becomes an empire.
Hopefully, I mean, we are working on it. We are working on it. Yeah, we are building. We're expanding to merchandising. We have our own shop, online shop. So yeah, it's been very exciting.
Like Sri, Norman, Edwi. Oh my God. Edwi yang jambu aja kan? Orang manja. Sri. We have to ask Izzat actually to sort of flip your hair back because we cannot see your face on television.
Sayang muka handsome.
Rocker, dude.
But you can't just like that. You look
You
like
must
Ju-on.
slash to see his face.
Yeah, but you look like Ju-on. So of course, I mean, your music, the evolution since 2006.
Tak payah tak nampak.
Aku rasa.
Nak clip.
I nak promo ah.
Music evolution, evolution music.
Your evolution music, like your evolution. I mean, you still sort of keep the same sound as far as you can tell.
We try, of course, we try to stick to our signature sound. But of course, we also musician. We want to produce better album. So like usually we record an album in 2 weeks. So this time around we record an album in 4 months. So of course we want to produce the best that we can. We try to evolve musically also.
Well, simply because there's more songs now, right?
Yeah, and then especially this album, I think slightly less rockish than the previous one.
Right.
Yeah, we try to cater more to the general. So
You try listen
we have like slightly jazz. Yeah, we actually have slightly jazz tracks in this album.
Wedding is songs.
Before we started this conversation, Lonely Soldier Boy is actually a familiar track.
The host.
Hey, don't say that. I mean, I'm a big fan of Macross. I don't know, it reflects my age as well. And they had this very catchy track called Lonely Soldier Boy. And
That is exactly what the album's called, by the way.
in the 80s, and it was in Japanese. There's only one line, Lonely Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
So you're a big fan as well?
Yeah, we are big fans, and we finally got the rights from Japanese publisher to cover that song.
Excellent.
So we are so excited because we have the rights from Japanese, so we make it the album title. Because basically we translate everything except the.
I was going to ask you, do you speak in Japanese? But no, you translate.
No, we translate in Malay.
I see.
Except the Lonely Soldier Boy words.
Yes, that one must stay original, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why should even die-hard fans pick up this new album? You know, you've got 14 songs now as opposed to the 8.
Exactly.
And a different sound.
Yeah.
Some people say you've gone commercial.
Standard. Nak kahwin bro.
What do you say to that, guys? Huh?
I don't think we actually we plan. Oh, let's make it commercial. It's just like a natural
Progression.
So we want to play slightly more ballads this album. So
More female fans.
More female fans.
I thought so. Nak cash in on jambunas lah.
Jambu kan?
Yeah, let's talk about Izzat. I mean, you're the new bassist on the block. How's it like playing with these guys?
Like new kids on the block.
Tu ada. How's it like? Are these guys crazy? Are these guys creative? Crazy.
Yang terus terang.
Terus terang. Cakap.
No.
Aku tak potong gajinya.
Diorang best lah. Memang rasa macam family.
It feels like family. I mean, what other bands have you played, or were you a sessionist before this?
Who's the
S3,
Aizat.
And now you've joined.
Metallica, you know, all the...
Metallica already cut hair. This one cannot already.
So, in this album, right, for people who have never heard your music before,
Okay.
who would you compare your sound to?
Because I cannot. I don't know who to compare.
We don't compare
It's quite
ourselves.
distinct.
Because when you listen to the twangs, listen to
Each and remember got different music background, so you cannot.
Yeah, we can't compare.
yeah. So Hujan is Hujan.
Of course.
Hujan is Hujan.
No relation to Rain, by the way. Music's very different.
Very good. Okay, 14 songs. Which ones should people look up for, honestly?
Oh, they can see all.
For individual selections.
I mean, among all the songs, let's ask individually. Which song do you like among all the 14?
And that's fair.
I go for the.
I love it how they have to pick up the album cover and look at it.
For Izzat is number 4, which is Badai Kan.
Number 1 is coming up new video soon.
Inspector Remos.
Yes, that's the next
Who is
single.
Inspector Remos and why did you write a song about him?
J. No? Jawab.
Inspector Remos ni Dimas.
Huh?
Actually, there's no. I mean, when Noam writes songs, he just put a title.
I see.
So he just happened to put the title. That's what he told me.
Just to save it on the
Just to save it
computer.
on the save file as Inspector Ramos.
You're the most random artist.
There's no Inspector Ramos. Yeah. So nothing to do with Inspector. There's no Ramos. So it's just a title.
Our next album will be called Gigi Pagar.
So the first single from this album is
Muda.
Muda.
The song's playing right now.
Right.
The second one, it's Inspector Ramos. The video is really cool.
All right.
I'm very proud of it. So coming up soon.
This is Muda.
Hopefully, yeah, this is Muda. It's coming up soon this month.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. We'll look forward to that. And we'll talk about the Empire Hujan as well. You all are selling merchandise as well through Morning Rocket, yeah?
Yes.
Well, of course, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you guys got bored of singing, or you guys want to expand your portfolio, or you started your own franchise.
It started as we produce our own merchandise online only, but the response has been overwhelming. I mean, we started just print 10 t-shirt, goes to hundreds. Now I think almost 1,000 already we've printed so far.
Yeah, so we can actually see your t-shirts now.
Okay. Apa promo?
Yeah, the response is overwhelming. So we thought, why not? I mean, we had an office space, and then the office space is too big. So, hey, why don't we open a shop in front of our office?
Okay.
So it's naturally evolving and evolve until right now, it becomes serious business.
So it wasn't really planned. It was just hey, why don't we do this?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic, and I'm assuming you sell them at your gigs as well.
Exactly.
Yes,
So either you are extremely intelligent people, or you are extremely lucky people.
lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
A little bit of lucky.
like
We
that.
have our supporters, rangers. I mean, throughout these years, always people come and support us, buy our merchandise. That's what keeps us going.
Yeah, I mean, the reason you guys performed in the UK, I believe, is one point, because the Malaysian students from there would actually wrote and said, bring Hujan.
Yeah, and we're going to France this month in April.
Wow, fantastic. Where will you be performing in France?
Grenoble. Grenoble is a southern of France.
And is that at a festival or?
It's a One Malaysia Day. One Malaysia.
in France,
Yeah,
interesting.
in France.
All right, let's have the French believe in one Malaysia. That's great.
Yeah. So let's talk about a little bit about your gigs then, yeah?
Yeah.
What are some of your, a lot of bands have their favorite songs to perform on stage. What are yours?
French fries.
Your favorite song in the gig?
Man, It's not here.
Oh no, it's not in the album.
Well, Empire Mo. Because we like to cause chaos on stage.
Jump around on stage.
Yes.
That song sort of like, yeah.
Is it still new for you every time you go on stage? Is it still fresh? Or are you getting a bit bored?
Like, oh, well, we're superstar. What else? Well,
No. That's why we do new album every year. Because if not, we get bored on stage singing the same song.
Right, so it's more about challenging yourself as well, yeah? Very cool. I mean, what are your comments on a lot of people saying that Hujan is the next generation of Malaysian music? Seriously, they're saying that. Not just Rangers yang gini-gini go okay? But people who are absolute critics are saying that.
If they meant it in positive way, thank you.
In a positive way, of course.
That's a
We
compliment.
accept that compliment and make us work harder.
Oh, tell you honestly, there was Wings and such. I'm sure you remember. You were old school, so they were the genre. I so old school actually. Different. So they were big in Indonesia and big in Malaysia. And then there was a decline. There was disappearance for almost 10 years plus.
And then there was Pop Shabit for a little bit, and then another decline.
It was too fat.
And then
another
decline. And then it's you guys seem to be having that momentum.
Yeah.
So you have a mentorship program, couple, people who want to come in with new sound, especially the new indie boys.
Yeah.
How they look
So
up to you?
that's why we created this Morning Rocket as our label. So actually, Morning Rocket is not just merchandising. We also our own label. So what we do is we try to help the new batch. So that's why I think we are in positions now to share our knowledge and to do something back to the community. So anybody who want to produce an album, who want to have their own merchandise, they can always come to Morning Rocket and we help them to sell.
Very cool. So any up and coming bands out there, yes, look out for Morning Rocket, and they shall be your Sifu. Only
Hopefully.
But at the end of the day, you must know, and Izzat, what do you want to achieve as a band?
Susah. Well, I make you think in the morning.
You've done more than a lot of Malaysian bands already. What do you want to do?
Because in the end of the day, we love to perform, to play, to record albums. So we hope that we can still do this for the next 10 years.
So you just want to ride the wave, and that's it. The sky is the limit. Let's just do what we love best, yeah?
Yeah.
Love it. No, upside down glasses.
Macam Dennis Taylor dulu kan.
Okay, final question before we go. We need to ask No. You're getting married to Miss Nina, the lovely Miss Nina. He's proposed. When? Where? How? What color?
Yes. Pick one person.
Okay, when will happen very soon lah,
Akaniga is on the 1st July.
1st July for sure. The birthday.
First reception. I don't know.
We are also friends.
Okay, first reception is on the 3rd. So, mine, Miri is on the 15th. 15th.
Yes. Forget when you're datang.
Fantastic.
Of course, it's going to be glorious. Well, congratulations, no?
Thank you so much.
And I hope you know what you're doing. Because, coming from a married person, brother, you say of course.
we just had this discussion last night.
Oh, really?
So, no was mentioning, nanti kan anak kita nanti maybe macam ni je.
Oh no. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, boys. Thank you
Yes,
so
don't
much.
forget, look out for the new album, Lonely Soldier Boy, in stores now by Hujan. And for more information, you can check out the merchandise actually. Log on to www.hujanband.com.
Yes, and for up-and-coming bands as well, do check out the label, Morning Rocket, of course, for Hujan, the sky's the limit, and it could be for you guys as well. So don't be shy, just come around and ask, can you be my Sifu Hujan?
Don't let them rain on your parade.
And Izzat,
I need to add something.
please do stick around with the band, and of course, let's have some stability. We'll wish you all the very best, yeah? Thank you very much, Mas.
Thank you, guys.
You are actually the evil mastermind.
Memang, you're Dr. Evil. Anyway, we need to take a quick break. We'll be wrap things up into. See you in a
Semua
bit.
demi pasal ini.